freaky ladies to the dance floor. It's your girlfriend's favorite
DJ Harley Beretta.
It's been a long time. I shouldn't have left you. Hey everybody, how are you? This is Karen from Philly. Welcome to episode 6, the world premiere. Bird's Ear View. Change your groove. Change your life. It's our best in every beat. These are the songs that most made an impact on me since our last show. I hope they can influence and inspire your life in a positive and meaningful way. It's a true collection of tracks that are incredible and were mixed incredibly by DJ Harley Beretta. This show, our uniqueness and creativity in the music we play and the words we say is so hot, and you're gonna love it. This first song is called Code 9 by Evade, presents Standry. It came out in 2021, and Standry is from the Russian Federation. So Evade is also Standry, it's an alias. And he's a resident DJ on Intricate Records, and this song is on their label Skytop. So I have so much information for you guys today, I don't even know where to start, but I wrote so much. It's gonna be great. I guess we start with radio. The world of underground dance music radio.
This is Skytop.
So, the label put that in, this is Skytop, because they don't want people playing the music and downloading it for free, but I love those things, like when he said this is Skytop, I love that. So, I've always had a dream about working in radio, and I used to work in radio a lot when I was a kid at Power 99 FM in Philly, and also I was on WYSP a lot in Philly. But my radio experience didn't always end great. The fans would love me, but the management never would, for whatever reasons. And I think that underground dance music sounds so great and should be on mainstream radio, because radio is filled with stodgy, dried up programming, and there's no room on it for invigorating and beautiful music like underground dance music. And it should be on there. And I actually went through this in the mid to late 80s with people begging radio to play rap. And radio finally caved, and should too with underground dance music. That was a great blend by Harley Beretta into an amazing song. This song is called We Came From Nowhere, the Inertia Sound remix. It's by Goda Brother, aka Adham Goda, and he's from Alexandria, Egypt. And it came out in late 2020 on Another Life Music. But getting back to radio. Oh yeah, and I also want to say I heard about this song from a really cool DJ called The Idahoan. And The Idahoan just started a new project called Atlantic Progression. on Mixcloud. And what it does is, if they book you, it allows you to stream your DJ sets to Mixcloud for free. So just hit him up at the IdahoanDJ.com. THEIDAHOAN DJ.com. And get your DJ sets on Mixcloud for free. But anyway, this is an incredible song, and I first heard it when the Idahoan played it on an episode of Mix Club, which I'll talk about soon. But see, the thing that happened with radio not being on, not playing underground house music, underground dance music, that's crazy, is that it doesn't even matter anymore, because I found out about some great online radio stations, and I'm going to tell you about them now. The first radio station I want to tell you about is WeGetLiftedRadio.com, which broadcasts worldwide out of the UK. And that station is run by a really cool woman by the name of Lady Duracell, who's like this amazing DJ, and she's great on the radio, and she owns the station. And she's built this incredible radio station called We Get Lifted Radio. And she was telling me about her story a little bit. She was on a bunch of different platforms, but you know, nothing worked out perfectly. But now she's got all cylinders running, and she's kind of like a mentor to me, and I really admire what she's done. Like, for instance, I'm responsible for 1 hour of radio programming a week, and she's responsible for 168. So, and she's like really cool. Like, sometimes I go like, what am I doing in this music, or what is the purpose of this? And she's like, just do this because you have it. Whatever happens along the way is all part of this beautiful journey. And on WGLR, they play 24 hours of underground dance music a day, 7 days a week. And they have some of the coolest DJs that I've got to know and listen to. People like Andy Skinner, Stuart Mack, Craig Twitty, K Smooth, DJ Flyer, Dave Pape, Mr. Kruger, Stevie B, Boss Ross, Dylan White, Stefano, my man Gimmick, who I love so much, Romeo Great, and the Vibe Tribe, which is the chat room on WGLR. Cool people like Karen, Northern Soul, Valentina, and Sharon. Much love to all people associated with WGLR, WeGetLiftedRadio.com. Wow, the room began to spin. We've all been there. The other great radio station I want to talk about is Vault Radio. Vault-radio.com. And this has become the most amazing thing in my life ever. I first got associated with Vault Radio when a very cool DJ I know, DJ Ian L from the UK, wrote them and told them all about me and the show that I helped put on called Mix Club. And Ian recommended that Vault Radio air Mix Club. And Mix Club is something I've talked about before on the show here. So Ian wrote Vault Radio and recommended me. but I still had to put it together. And then I wrote Vault, which is run by two really cool people, Tom and Kyle. It's a 24-hour, 7-day-a-week radio station run out of Scotland. And it's sort of like this massive community radio station. They're always looking for new talent and giving people a chance. And for somebody like me who sort of had a negative experience in radio, even though I was really good at it, this has been an amazing development. So I wrote Ian one time and thanked him so much for getting me back in radio and told him how that impacted me so greatly.
DJ Harley Beretta.
We've been hearing some incredible blends from DJ Harley Beretta. She's so amazing. Harley is an upcoming star. This is her third mix for Bird's Ear View. And I love Harley so much. She is so great. And this is like a unique sound she does that we've cultivated here at Bird's Ear View with this like hip hop influence into progressive house. And you know, it's something I thought of and Harley communicated to Harley, and she's really delivered on it so greatly. And we're not always gonna have hip hop influenced prog, but maybe we will. Who knows? But we have the option of doing it more mainstream-ish and traditional if we like. But right now, I completely dig what Harley gives us. So we're sticking to it. But anyway, and this is a great song. It's called Unrequited by Rue, the Fabian Bellino remix. And Fabian Bellino is from New York City, although he's originally from Uruguay. And the artist Rue is from Sweden, and it came out in 2022 on 3rd Avenue. But getting back to the radio story, and I said how much of an impact that Ian made on me. And in a couple seconds, I'll tell you what Ian said to me. Ian was like, Karen, you've impacted me more than you know. Progressive house music has connected us, and in turn we connected through our love of not just DJing, but through helping others, which in Ian's opinion is very much needed in today's climate. So he said, stop the hate, take heed, and everyone come together. So what are we doing on Vault Radio? We're doing a lot. We do a show every week, Wednesdays at 10 p.m. UK time. 5 p.m. New York City time, called Mix Club. And it features a new DJ every week, doing a 60-minute mix of all forms of underground dance music, and even some other genres. And it's so many people working hard and really bringing it on air, in the mix, and behind the scenes. It's a total community project, which was actually one of the goals early on. And it's a pleasure to be associated with this show, Mix Club. And what Mix Club allows you to do is talk to the DJ on Twitter while their mix airs on Vault Radio. And it's amazing. Mix Club recently celebrated its 1-year anniversary. We've been on Vault for about 6 months. When we started it was just for the love of the music. We weren't on the radio. And Mix Club is a presentation of myself, DJ Mr. Kruger from South Africa, and my girl DJ Mom, also from the USA like me. And like we all contribute behind the scenes. Kruger books one DJ a month from South Africa, and DJ Mom books. She did this amazing logo. She worked on the jingles with No Face. And like I said, it's a community effort. Like Skytrain, No Face, and DJ Red Eyes do emergency mixes, case of DJ Flakes in a given week. So we always have a backup mix ready for Vault. Joshua Graham did some jingles for us, and that was amazing. And Joshua Graham has a regular show on Vault now too, which is great to hear. And DJ 1080p crushed for us on Mix Club. He came up with this amazing slogan called Listen, Chat, and Connect. And I love it because it gives a 33.3% value to the connect part. And there's networking and friendship building going on. That's awesome with Mix Club. Another great blend by Harley to an amazing song, We Form by Tom Relio. And it's the original mix. I believe Tom Relio's from France, and this came out on Dark Hook Records, really cool label, and it came out in 2021. Go ahead, Harley. And a little bit later on in this song, a sample will be heard. And I really dig the guy's voice. So I wrote Tom Relio on Twitter and I said, "Hi, Tom. I really love your song, We Form. Can I ask who did the sample, or was it a clip of some type?" And so many artists are really cool in this music. And he wrote back and said, "Thank you for your support. The vocal of my track, We Form, was a sample that I used." I can send you the sample by message if you want. How cool is that? And I was like, hi, very cool, thanks so much, but that's not necessary to send. I was just interested in how you came to pick it. And we're playing We Form, and it would be great to know in the background, you know, how you made the song. And he wrote me and said he chooses the sample simply following the inspiration he has during the composition of his tracks. He said, usually I really like the dark vocals, but for We Form, a more soft sample inspires me better. P.S. he said, sorry for my English, haha. And that's something I want to address real quick. His English is great, and I have total respect for so many artists in this music because they're multilingual, something I'm not. And I think it's so great that all around the world, artists know English and communicate with the fans. It's like an amazing thing. Like, I really respect it. So I thanked him. But something really interesting happened too. Like, wait till you hear this guy's voice. It's coming up soon. Like, his sample is so ill. Yeah. I just love that sample so much. That guy's voice is so amazing. But anyway, here I go writing Tom Relio, the artist, asking him about this sample, and he tells me about it. But that's not always the case, and it's not a bad thing. It's just some people handle that kind of fan interaction differently. There's a DJ in the UK named Sam Young, at DJ Sam Young. And he spun parties for George Clooney, Idris Elba, Bruno Mars, Drake, Elton John, and the Wu-Tang Clan. He owns a label and performs in house music as Vanilla Ice and Sammy Deuce. And he wrote soon after, he said, just had a radio DJ asking me what the vocal was on my latest Sammy Deuce track, and I refused to tell him, as mystery in music and samples is being forgotten, and I want people to dig and hunt just like I did. That's what he said. And I respect that. I mean, I don't really like that vibe, but I respect that because that's how he feels, and he doesn't want to give away his secrets. And some DJs are like that with their track lists, you know? Like, some DJs put out a track list and some don't. So it's a matter of choice, and no one is wrong here. But being nice and helpful is where I reside on the issue. Sounding great so far. I mean, Harley's just such an amazing DJ. Like, I can't ask for a better situation than having a DJ, like an upcoming star like DJ Harley Beretta. I mean, she's so experimental in this mix, and I dig that, Harley. Like, stay that way, because I'm like that too with my topics. And me and Harley collabing is like the hottest thing in underground dance music. Must be this way. So, we're going to switch gears now and talk about the dirtiest word in underground dance music, the dirtiest term, the dirtiest 3 letters in underground dance music. You know it, you love it. Ladies and gentlemen, EDM. I was a big proponent of using the term EDM. And this is really cool what Harley does here with the next song, which is an amazing song. her blend here is amazing. This is all experimental. That's sick. It's an amazing song coming up here that you've been hearing blended in. It's called Cala by Bastical and Scalario. We've played them before. It came out in 2020. And I really love this song. Bastical is from Florida, Scalario is from Russia. And this song was so overlooked in the world of underground dance music. Even by me originally. We did a show last episode and I could have played this song, but wasn't down with it, I didn't know it. But never again. This is probably my favorite song on the show.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now you heard that, it was amazing. Harley just being so creative, and then she hit a post musically, which was sick. So anyway, let me get back to the EDM thing. I use the term EDM a lot. And oh, by the way, we're here with I just want to give him a shout out, our in-studio producer, Josh Wilcox, who does an amazing job. And our show is produced by KarenFromPhilly. Josh, if you could just raise my mic up a little bit, that would be cool. Thanks, brother. Josh is going to join us later on in the show, and it's going to be amazing. I love Josh and what he does here at Brooklyn Podcast Studio in New York City. It's so amazing. But anyway, getting back to the EDM thing. I use the term EDM so much, and it helped us get a bigger audience because I would use the EDM hashtag on Twitter. And I just love the term so much. EDM, electronic dance music, so fitting. But people have told me before, don't use EDM. Like Lars Behrenroth, a famous person in deep house music, told me. And a good friend of mine, who's a well-known music executive, I don't want to say his name because we're going to talk about what he said to me, and I don't want to, like he might not want that. But he told me before, don't use the term EDM because he was at the forefront of EDM's explosion as a music executive. And he contacted me recently. He's a friend of mine that I've known since being a kid. And he actually was talking with another well-known music executive that I also known my whole life. And he told me, and I was really glad he had honest feedback. He told me, he said, we notice your use of genre terms sometimes seems off. He said, I'm not an expert, but the term EDM connotes big room, poppy, often noisy dance music with big build-ups and drops. It's kind of a derogatory word among aficionados. So I had to make a decision because these two guys are the smartest people in the room. Do I want cheap listens and high spin counts on SoundCloud? Or do I want to have a show that tastemakers appreciate? And I'm going to go with the tastemakers because I owe it to my audience that we have the smartest presentation. So that happened. And we're not using the term EDM anymore because I knew it was bad too. Because current EDM is horrible. And I was sort of like mashing this great music we all love, trance, techno, progressive house, house music, into a term that is not applicable. And that's stupid. So EDM is out. And I'll make those listeners up a different way, just by having the most kick-ass show. That's the mission. So, this song is amazing. It's by Oscar and Bo, and he's from South Africa. And it's out on Ashmed Hour Records, and it came out in 2021. It's probably the biggest hit we're going to play on the show today. It had 700,000 views on YouTube. And he's got 700,000 followers on Instagram. And I know my voice is coming in and out, but I just want to have a good show and use my female voice. But it was important for us to play this song because, you know, we have Mr. Kruger booking an artist, DJ from South Africa at least once a month. And I wanted to reflect that greatness, the deep house scene of South Africa, in our show today. So I picked this song and I just love it so much. So let's move things along a little bit. Let's talk about some positive and negatives that have occurred since our last show. Recently, LL Cool J's Rock the Bells radio station on Sirius XM put out the question, who's your vote for hip-hop's funniest personality? And DJ Mighty Mai from that rap group The High and Mighty on Eastern Conference Records and the rap group Smut Peddlers said the Rap Bandit. And the Rap Bandit was me. I wrote that for Source and Vibe from 1992 to 1997. So that was really cool. And, you know, I recently looked up the Rap Bandit on the internet, and there's so many references to it and so many fake Rap Bandits now, but people are remembering jokes I wrote from like 30 years ago. It's really cool. So that was awesome. And last episode we played a song by Lou Medelic, a really cool artist in progressive house music. And I wrote him on Twitter to say, and I've talked to him a couple times on Twitter, he knows me. I said, I just wanted you to know we played Secrets of Nature and later gave shout outs to you. But don't worry about tuning in, just know the support is strong. Thanks so much for your great music. And Lumadelic, who's like really respected in his music, retweeted that post and posted the song and tweeted, "Have a great weekend" to all his followers. And that was like the most lit thing ever. And that led to a couple months later, I had been busy watching Lumadelic spin on YouTube live streams. And sometimes he would spin psytrance, the music I love. I don't listen to psytrance a lot, but I listen to it, especially like before coming into the studio, because it gets me real amped. So I asked Lumadelic, I know you like to occasionally spin psytrance. Have you ever released any psytrance songs, or is that too crazy and way off brand? Because he's like a mellow, melodic, progressive house artist of note. And I said, I just know it would be great. And then I just made a joke and I was like, how about a psytrance remix of Healing Energy, which is a really cool song by him I love. And I love this part of the song. So beautiful. Anyway, Lumadelic wrote me back and said that he had some releases for psytrance tracks in mind, but that he still needed more to learn about it because the projects that he had done for fun hadn't convinced him yet too much. But he said his idea is to release something like that one day. And I just thanked him just so much for even communicating me about something like that. Real quick, a couple other positive things that happened. Just real small things, but they meant a lot to me. DJ Shanoon Khan from Pakistan, like he's this awesome young DJ. He can't be any more than 21 years old, but he's so talented. Me and him talked some, and he posted a video to Instagram of him driving in Pakistan, blasting bird's ear view, like, and it was like so cool to like see your stuff making an impact out in the world. It just was so cool. And something big happened too. Like I have to say, this was really touching. A DJ made a mix strictly for me. I'm not gonna say his name because maybe he wouldn't want people to know that, but out of the blue, he made a mix for me and sent it to me and was like, I'm gonna destroy the only copy, so you're the only one that has it. And I just thought that gesture was so beautiful, and the mix was awesome. A couple negatives have happened. Nothing too crazy. In fact, I'm not even going to talk about one of them because it's stupid. Another great blend by Harley. This artist is so amazing. We've played him many times on our show. Emro from New York. This song is called East Views. Came out in 2021 on Emergent Shores. And Emro is like the most prolific dude. He's constantly working and releasing great jams. He's so consistent and has a signature sound. And you always gotta watch for Emro's end of the year mixes because like he does like 20, 25 new songs a year. They're all amazing. And then he does a year-end mix and puts them all on there, and it's like the hottest thing ever. So a couple negative things happened since last show, but they're small. But I like to talk about them real quick. Somebody, like we get 99% positive comments. but somebody listened to our mix last show and said they listened until second 4, and thanks to their good health, they survived. So that was interesting. You know, I like any kind of feedback. But I actually took that to heart because I think the beginning of a song or a mix needs to come out smoking and be great, and everyone loves it. But this one person didn't like it, and, you know, I'll live with that, but it made an impact on me. But overall, we're really good at intros, so our success rate is high. Another thing that happened was SoundCloud that I love so much. I love SoundCloud. It's been so great to me. It's so user-friendly and easy to navigate. It's way preferable to Mixcloud. One day, SoundCloud admonished me for spamming people in DMs. And in a nice way, you know, it was totally cool. And so they give you another chance, or else they'll block you from doing that. I mean, they don't take down your account for that, but they'll block you from being able to write people. And what a beautiful song. And it's weird, like, because I've met so many cool people by doing that. And I do it on Twitter, not spam, but we're going to talk later about how I communicate with people on Twitter. But so anyway, like, you know, I love SoundCloud so much and I want a great relationship with them. So I just stopped writing people in DM other than natural conversation, interaction. And the last negative thing that happened was my beautiful cat Sandy threw up on my notebook. So good and bad things happen. Harley really destroys this coming up as we go from Emrose East Views into Devotion by Discognition right here on Bird's Ear View 6. I really love Discognition. He is an amazing artist out of Denver, Colorado. This song, Devotion, came out in 2020 on Elliptical Sun Melodies. And, you know, I don't know him or anything, but he's got a signature sound just like Emrose, so it was natural to pair them together. While Harley just does amazing things. Discognition is from Denver, Colorado, and one day he just wrote on Facebook, he said, "Something in the air got me feeling good inside. I feel like I'm walking the right path with this music thing. I'm just gonna keep climbing the right way, and I'm pulling homies up with me." And that was amazing too, just that he was like caring about his friends. And he's so experimental too, like that he would do his music like this and feel good about it, like these kind of like angel, church, gates of heaven, celestial type sounds. I mean, it's so unique and so dope. So I just wrote him and said, "You're an incredible talent. Best wishes on all the success," because he recently got signed to a new management group, I think. But I told him, most of all, stay unique in your music. You know what I mean? With stuff like this, that it just takes guts. You know what I mean? And it's so amazing. And he said, "Thanks, that means so much to hear that. I promise to keep trying." And that was the extent of the exchange. But I hope I made his day, because he certainly made mine. So now we're going to move to our most popular segment. Unfortunately, we had to change the name. We've changed the name from Karen's EDM Thoughts to Karen's Underground Dance Music Thoughts. And this is just goofy shit that I write, but it means a lot to me. And people have been real cool about Karen's Underground Dance Music Thoughts. So let's let them rip. I was like thinking about new artists and new fans of progressive house music, so I said, welcome to progressive house music. You'll likely not be handed a single thing. You may toil in relative anonymity. Intelligence and rhythm are required. Being unique and having mystique are tasty variables. But to really connect, you must love the music and hopefully also the people. So that's my little spiel to new artists and DJs. And I love my artists, progressive house music artists. Thank you to all the artists in progressive house music. What treasures you are. From all walks of life you come. The chances you take and the vulnerability you endure is enthralling to vicariously experience through your creativity. You are perfecting this music. These songs are achievements. This is a great song too. Came out in 2021 on Moonlight Records. It's by Sebastian Busto featuring Baudet, and both are from Argentina. And Baudet is really cool. This is the Dynacom and Baudet remix of a song called Music. And Baudet is really cool. She's like mindful living she's into, and she hosts Natural on Frisky Radio, and she's into like, she's a yoga master, and she has like great karma. She once wrote, keep creating, and she did the vocals on this song too. She wrote, keep creating, keep transforming, keep evolving. We came into this world to do. That is how we find our purpose in life, by doing. So please do. Have a lovely and active day. You know, so she's just like, and that's her right there. She's just so positive, and she's a yoga master with great karma. I'm hooked. Let's continue with Karen's Underground Dance Music Thoughts. Where did I put it? Here we go. We're doing good. Progressive house music is the fountain of youth. Possible for external beauty and definitely for your internal spirit. Don't take this information lightly. Most people in society cannot grasp this, but so many older people are into progressive house music now and house music, and it really helps you stay young. That's my main point. When I cry, it's usually while listening to progressive house music. Depending on where you go emotionally during a song, it can inspire you to relax and release tears that have built up inside you. It's so sad, but beautifully sad and cathartic. Wow, the show's moving so fast. I'm so happy this next song is on the show. I found this song and I love the artist. I've gotten to know the artist a little bit. The artist spells their name Xenioxe, which is so progressive house to have like a name that's impossible to pronounce. So I just call him Zeniox. And he's from Serbia, and the song is called Misty Memory, the original mix. And it came out in 2021. It's such a beautiful song, Misty Memory. In fact, the song description for this is awesome. He says, nowadays, when you look behind some things, moments, people, it's just like misty memories. Whatever the memory, let's keep all of them in memory, not to be forgotten. And, you know, again, that's beautiful, the sentiment. And also, again, he's from Serbia, his English is lit. That's awesome. What a beautiful sentiment. So back to Karen's underground dance music thoughts. If your significant other doesn't support your creativity, that's not a good situation. I'd rather be alone with my shit than subjected to that. Seriously, even the bare minimum is fine. That they just leave you alone to do it and don't limit or prevent you from doing it works for me. I'm fortunate to have an incredible significant other, our executive producer, KarenFromPhilly. She not only produces the show, she's like my partner in real life and my partner in this, and I love her so much, and she just is so enthusiastic and supportive of my creativity. I'm not here, literally, in this studio doing this show without KarenFromPhilly. So shout out to her. Everybody talks about genres in underground dance music. Here's a positive way to look at them. This music is so varied that little nuances can be rightfully glorified as subgenres or regular genres. It's like a great filing system. It's too much going on to just call it house music or underground dance music, even though I do it. I do it too. I look at the world through house music. It's a naive approach, but lovely. What a beautiful song. And Harley is just destroying today. Like, please don't take Harley for granted. Like, she is amazing, and her blends, I just give her a mixed mash of songs and she puts them all together and it's great. Like, it's just so amazing. Like, they're all different speeds and content and stuff like that, and she just, I mean, she makes a beautiful final product for me to be able to get down with, and it's just amazing. Now, this song is awesome too. Another friend of mine, this one is by Grim Avenue. It's called Three Sisters. Grim is out of San Diego, USA, and this came out in 2016 on Never Too Late Recordings. It's the original mix. And Grim's done some amazing mixes for Mix Club, and he was big in Boston. I mean, he's still big to me. Like, he's big. He was big in Boston in 2003 through 2006. He was a very popular DJ on Emerson University's radio station WERS, and he was like a very active on the Boston party scene, raves and parties. And Grim is about the nicest person you can meet. I've never actually met him, I should say, but like online, and I have so many online friends. We're going to talk about that soon. But Grim is really special, dude. So let's go back to Karen's gotta self-correct myself. Karen's underground dance music thoughts. The solitude of progressive house music is among the most beautiful attributes of the music. You need alone time with this music to fully absorb it. Oh, here's something important. If I tell you about a song and also appropriately provide who did the specific remix I'm discussing, and you go to hear that song but lazily listen to the wrong version, you fuck the entire universe, okay? Just when you look up a song that's recommended and it's a remix by a specific artist, pay attention to that. For me, listening to music on a free Saturday morning is one of my favorite things. Now, whether you're an artist or DJ, cherish your time in progressive house music. Some people will spend varying degrees of time devoted to prog. Could be all day or 7.5 hours a week. Whatever the ratio of real life to prog you kick, just cherish it and give it your all when you can. I think that's best. Progressive house music bounces out of speakers, poised to direct you to a life of happiness. If you are already feeling good, it enhances, and if you're feeling down, it pulls you through. And it knows how to be cool too. In fact, prog has a history of hating attention. So prog is like real cool music. Never forget, my allegiance is to the music. I started covering and writing about progressive house music because of the mystique, intelligence, and rhythm of it. All three of those things turn me on. I'm addicted. I get to pick the music of the show. Fancy term is curated. And I get to talk about whatever I want for a slammin' show designed for your enjoyment. It's all I ever wanted. I stuck with my dream. I always do. Praise. And I encourage you to stick with your dreams, okay? The more you promote your music and mixes, the more I will be into what you do. It's more apt that I'm to check out what you do if you promote a lot. If I see that passion in you, even if I have to be banged over the head with it, then I know that's something you take pride in. So that values my time. What is my role in this music? Sometimes I don't understand, but I think I'm a 55-year-old intern to the entire genre of progressive house music. Step away from prog sometimes, even if it's just for 4 or 6 hours. The longer you are away, the sweeter the return is. There's no clock in progressive house music. The only unit of time is cherishing it. Yes, time is precious, and I'm in love with your best stuff. Up-tempo progressive house music and trance heighten my senses. I'm like super aware of stuff when listening. Like any nuance, offbeat in my surroundings sticks out when I'm listening to progressive house music and trance. Progressive house music is sexy, it just is. Artists and DJs can talk to you through the music. If you pick up on it, it's hot. The music can complement your sex life if you let it, if you want it to. What a great song by Grim Avenue. Three Sisters, it's called. wow, we're winding through the music portion of the show, and after the music's over, we have a couple other tunes we're going to work in and also talk some stuff with Josh here in the studio. And I just love hanging out with you guys, and a lot of you listen a lot, and I hope it's because you feel that we're cool and connected, you know? Because I really love the audience of Bird's Ear View. So I'm really glad you guys check out the show a lot. As we move into a really cool song, Valhalla by Joe Schaefer, the Syree remix. Came out in early 2021 on Pineapple Digital. Joe Schaefer's from San Francisco and Syree is from the Netherlands. Just a couple more Karen's underground dance music thoughts. Just a couple more here. So I will break it down now. Thanks. Awesome. Break it down now. Break it down now. Break it down now. Harley. It's so funny. This song is so hopeful. You know, I'm a lover of underground progressive house music, but that doesn't mean I'm hanging out at clubs all night. No, I love the artists and the DJs that have oodles of talent and are largely under the radar. If I can help any artist or DJ get to the point where they want to be, it's like doves being uncaged. I want to help out. And we're on our last song. We always end with a really cool instrumental, you know, beats. And I also just want to say, like, hang out. We got a lot of show left, even though this is the last song of the mix. This is a very interesting song. Came out in 2020. It's by Miro of Belgium. It's called Artwork N-1. And he likely self-released it, but I found it online and it's just so sick. But I have one last Karen's underground dance music thought. And we paid for a lot of sound effects, so you might hear them in this song. We got to get them all out, you know? Got to get our money's worth. But the last thing I want to say on my Karen's underground dance music thoughts is that I would love, absolutely love, if labels promoted new progressive house music for longer than they currently do, or at least promoted it differently. Like, hey, they should be like, hey, we really believe in this artist and still love this track we put out 8 months ago. Because I've said it before and I'll say it again. You know, these progressive house music artists put out great songs, and the label tweets it once or twice on the first day it's out, and you never hear about it again. And it's just stupid. And I love the labels, you know, they come out with all the great product, but I just want to see them promote the artist a little bit differently, you know, show some real love of the music. And that would come through to the fans. So I want to talk a little bit about, I'm going to skip DJ Digest till the end of the mix, because Josh is a DJ and that'll be really good to, or Josh has been a DJ and that'll be really good to have his feedback for DJ Digest. So I want to talk about right now cruising house music Twitter, which is something I do. And that's a big part of what I do. And that's why, like, you know, we get about 800 to 1,200 spins a show. And that's really good. It's not like bonzo success, but it's really good for us because this is kind of like, Josh called it like a niche market, and it is like, but I'm reaching people that love this music and making friends and networking. And one of the ways that I do that is this show, but another way that I do it is cruising house music Twitter and using the right hashtags. So the first thing I want you guys to do, and this is a great way to network, promote, hear new music, and see like cool flyers about what's going on in this music, and make friends. That's the main thing. I've met so many amazing people by initiating contact on house music Twitter. And what you do is you go into advanced search, okay, in Twitter settings, and put in house music. And what that helps you do is like avoid a lot of stuff like, and that looks for that exact phrase, and it helps you avoid like a lot of stuff, political stuff about like progressives and stuff like that. Like if you just put progressive house music, but I really want you to, you know, you'll get all stuff about this music we love and not a whole bunch of stuff about politics. And if you just use the house music in advanced search, it comes up with a lot of great stuff. Like I usually have to initiate contact, but one day I saw this DJ named Bringa, at Bringa DJ. He wrote, "I wish I had more friends who love progressive house as much as I do." And I wrote back, "Hey man, there's tons of people on here who share that feeling. It's great to know you're out here. Don't wait for your friends to like prog. Let prog introduce you to the people that do." And there's so many people out here. And a really cool thing is like sometimes, and I promote the show a lot on there too. That helps us build up numbers, and I'm not embarrassed by that or ashamed. I do it with no shame. But it's not about that. It's also about meeting people, hearing new music, and seeing cool flyers. I love cool flyers and photos for shows. And some of my followers have kind of like got into it. They ride shotgun, I call it, and they bounce into the conversations I have with people on Twitter, because it takes a lot to answer somebody's tweet that doesn't even know you. So it takes a little bit of savvy and confidence, but I'm really good at it. I strictly say positive. There's a lot of negative stuff on house music Twitter too, and I stay out of that. I don't even put in my 2 cents. Just stay out of the negative stuff in this music. It really disrespects the music a lot. So in general, stay out of a lot of negative stuff. There's people that rub me the wrong way in this music too, but I don't comment on it. Amazing scratching by Harley Beretta right there. Like, she's the queen of blends, and she's like Her scratching is so ill, and I love Harley so much. She killed it today. You really did it, Harley. Like, this was a new type of sound. You should be proud to be the pioneer. Most of all, it's funky. And I'm just very grateful to Harley. Yeah, you are thorough, Harley. What a great mix. So like I said, hang out here. Hang out for, we got more show to do, and it's going to be wonderful. I just need to take some water right now as we wind down. So proud of Harley for this mix. Like, she saw my vision, because it's counterculture to mix like hip-hop elements into progressive house music. It's not done. Traditionalists aren't into it, but I see so much value in it, and I love it. So, great mix, Harley. Josh, you want to join us, my friend? How are you today?
Hey, how's it going? How's everybody doing out there?
Oh, cool, man. Yo, thank you so much. Like, what an incred mix. And your production skills here at Brooklyn Podcast Studio are amazing. Anything you want to say about the studio or anything, please do now. Like,
oh, wow. Appreciate that.
Yeah.
I mean, part of it is, too, is like I come from a music and DJing background before I even got into podcasting. So kind of helps with a show like this. We don't have too many years. It's a pretty unique show that we got here. So, and for me, it's like I love having the diversity in the stuff that we get a chance to produce and record here. So very happy. But if any of you guys are in the New York City area and you're looking to start a podcast, or even if you need to do voiceovers or anything like that, pretty much anything audio related that's funny enough, not music, that's pretty much the only thing we don't do here is record music. But yeah, come check us out. We're right in the middle of Park Slope, pretty easy to get to through via most parts of the city. So yeah.
And you guys have been like mega busy here too.
Oh
right?
yeah, we're stupid busy. Like it's we probably produce somewhere around on a weekly basis 30 shows or so.
That's a lot, man. I didn't know it was that much. Like, sometimes I worry, like, you know, like, are enough people doing this? But like, if you're busy, like, that makes me really happy. It makes me glow.
We do a lot, and that's just on a weekly basis. You could probably tack on another 20 on a bi-weekly basis, and another maybe 20 on a monthly basis. So
we have listeners all over the world. I'm just asking, is there anything that you can do for them remotely? That
so like we do a lot of remote. We do a lot of remote work, actually, pretty much almost on a daily basis. There's a lot of people who, for example, either if they live here or they want to interview a guest, somebody that lives in New York City, because let's be real, like everybody knows somebody that lives in New York City or something like that. They'll send them here, and then we are able to connect via multiple different. Like, I mean, I feel like the whole world knows how to use Zoom now, but we also use programs are a little bit more sophisticated, sound a little bit better. But yeah, we do remote stuff all the time.
Let me ask you, because I'm glad we're just chatting here. Let me ask you, like, because I might want to bring in guests from all over the world, and the time zones are always different. And I have a good grasp on time zones, although I recently messed it up when clocks are being moved forward in different parts of the world at different times, and like, you know, I have to schedule Mix Club on Vault Radio, and I want to make sure I talk about the other show we're doing on Vault too. But what I want to know is, like, I would like to like have possibly in the future guests from around the world on the show. Like, what's the sound quality like for like, would it be like Zoom or something? Like, how does that work?
So typically, yeah, I mean, it really does all depend on, even with the best tech that we can have here in the studio and the best services, it's still very dependent upon what the guest has.
Okay.
What's it called? That's patching in remotely. Now, the fortunate thing is if you're bringing in a lot of guests that are obviously music related, they tend to have pretty decent equipment. So like if you're talking about bringing on a DJ or an artist or something like that, it's usually not that hard for them to be able to find a microphone
all right, cool.
in order to be able to use. So
totally cool.
Yeah. So in your case, you'll actually probably end up being fairly lucky.
Because I want to like get artists on the show too. I don't know how we could orchestrate that, but that's just something.
Yeah, but it's very doable. We do stuff like that all the time.
Yeah, that would be so ill, because this is global.
Yeah,
and like I said, the audience is respectable. not super high, but not super low. And I want to get more artists on, like, in the future. Like,
Yeah, I mean, I think it makes a lot of sense for this show, especially because, I mean, the word, what's it called, like underground dance music. I mean, like I would probably say, like, it's funny because when I hear that, I feel like it's underground stateside, but not so much if you're talking about Europe or even like,
Wow.
or what's it called, or like West, or like, just pretty much anywhere else overseas, to be honest with you. It's just, it's not the music that dominates the charts here, but there is still a large contingent of people that love the music here, though, still.
yeah, no, that's a really good point because, like, globally, I see so much talent, and it's just so amazing. Like, and you're right. Like, the music seems like bigger elsewhere.
Yeah, like I was just in I have a cousin that lives in Luxembourg or whatever, and like everywhere we went, you hear modern music, but none of it was none of it's like, all you hear is pretty much top 40 hip hop, rap and R&B and pop music here. None of that was playing over there. It was nothing. Everything was electronic music, almost all of it, and K-pop too.
Yeah, I mean, it's like really amazing that, like, and this music like brings together the whole world. Like, I talked before on another episode about how, like, I was like basically, not purposely, but I was like ignorant to the rest of the world.
Yeah.
And now, like, I'm sort of like involved with like people's like global music missions. And it's like so amazing. So we have a segment called DJ Digest. I just want to run it by. Some of the things you might find relatable, some not. So pop in, because I know you DJ'd. I just want to say, first of all, congratulations to Skytrain from the UK. He won our Bird's Ear View favorite mix of the year for 2021. It was an amazing trance mix. And I listened to, like, this is not a lie, like an exaggeration. I must listen to like 800 to like 1,000 mixes a year.
I believe that.
Okay, yeah, like, because it's every day I listen to like 2 or 3 and sometimes more, and there's like 365. So time, it's like multiply it and it's like 1,000. So I'm pretty, like, people respect my opinion on mixes. So let's just, I haven't gone through my notes, but I just want to say, like, I can juggle listening to many mixes daily, but I can't listen to 2 mixes by the same DJ while all that's going on. So I urge DJs, just have 1 mix out at any given time, because my mind can't handle a DJ having 2 mixes out at the same time. When I listen to a mix, I want the DJ to draw me into a bond with them. And there can't be 2 different bonds going on at the same time. So I have some DJs that, and that doesn't mean like don't have your back catalog out, because, we can do that. But like, I really fall in love with mixes. And so if a DJ's sending me multiple mixes at the same time, I just want them to pump the brakes. I will get to their other mixes, but just pump the brakes.
I like that, because it's like, it's a journey. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a journey. Like when you create a mix, it's like it's really intentional. You're trying to take someone on a journey, and, obviously, you're trying to create a vibe, but it's like, but if you have 2 vibes out at the same time.
Yeah, I get really into mixes. Like, I fall in love with them. Maybe you can have some feedback for this. During a blend, when the DJ comes under the beat with something not on full beat, but in scope of the rhythm, and then it catches up to the first one for the winning blend, well, that is so enthralling to hear. As a DJ, what was your like vibe with blends?
So for me, it all depends on the genre, right? Because there's different things that impress me with different genres. I would say with house music, like, and granted, like, there's so many different types of house music, but for me, the thing that really impressed me was when, or I'll tell you the thing that doesn't impress me. The thing that doesn't impress me is when somebody would find the part where there's no beat in both songs and just blend them together without any thought in terms of like the key that they're in, the instruments that are playing. And it's just because I was like, to me, it was almost a sign, depending on like, the other parts of the mix. If that was the only way that they blended songs together, I'm just like, oh, you don't really know how to beat match, like, at all.
Yeah.
And I know that it was good. And granted, most people who are like the best DJs don't do that. So like, there's nobody major out there that I could criticize that would be doing that. But back when I used to go to clubs and stuff like that, like I would be like, oh, you really don't know what you're doing, because there would be just a lot of, it just really wouldn't go together. But here's the thing, like if it's just for like I understand that like sometimes you're trying to get the one song to catch up to the other if you're talking about trying to match like the drums part of it and stuff like that. So if it's just for half a second, I know some people are just like, oh my God, it didn't match. I'm like, just give it if it was just like 1 second, I'm not critical of it. But for me, it's like, if you're able to seamlessly blend the drums together, like, it should be the minimal amount of thing you should know how to do. But yeah.
Well, it's funny because like in Prague, progressive house, purists will like say that, and I understand this and I love this too when I hear it, that it should all sound like one song almost.
Yeah.
Okay. But I just love when a DJ has, and especially since I give Harley like, not all, songs with the same beats per minute and things like that. I just love when Harley sort of like brings in a song but like catches up with it, and it's like it shows me that she can catch up with the next song, like is so ill to me, like, and does it like based on skills.
Yeah, and there's a way of going about doing it too. Like it's just like when you're bringing in two songs that have two. Also, like the thing that impresses me about Harley is that the BPMs are not all the same. Like
right. I give her a bunch of different cheeses, and she makes like cheesecake.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. So
which makes it exponentially. I mean, it's not the most, but I wouldn't say it's the most difficult thing in the world. But it definitely adds difficulty to the mix when you're mixing for sure. And yeah, like she does a really, really good job of doing that, and it makes the mix more interesting to me that way.
Yeah, that's where that really comes from. I hear Harley busting it to like try and make this work. You know what I mean? And I really respect that. This is kind of cool. So let me get this straight. Not you, but I there's a couple, I just don't want to say the names. You DJ and your girl DJs, and y'all both make mixes, and there's one song that's in both of your current mixes out. That is so cute to me. Like both of them loved that song and shared it. Like that's just something I saw. Like
that's pretty cool.
Yeah. Like,
I like that.
There's like DJ couples now that are like really hot. DJs, when you are making a mix live or recorded, that's your time to shine. Cherish it, which will in effect cherish the time of your listeners. The audience knows whether or not you care. Maybe a lot has to do with wavelengths too, which are everyone's responsibility. But we've talked about this before, I think even last episode, DJs not reading a crowd or sort of like making mixes that aren't like relatable. And I just want them to value their time, because like that's our focus here. Like we try to have this show be so on point because we do have a lot of repeat listeners, and I just value their time, and I think they pick up on that cue.
Yeah, those are like two separate things too. It's like when you're playing out live, I feel like you're, for lack of better words, whether it's in a club or even just like a just any sort of live venue, whether it's a club or whether you're playing at a sort of like concert-ish type venue or whatever. I feel like, it's kind of like your job to read. I mean, every DJ needs to read the crowd. But when it comes to like a recorded mix, I kind of have a little bit more leeway in terms of like, at least for me, I mean, I haven't made a mix in God knows how long. It's been like 15 years since I've even touched my turntables.
Well, you know what, man? I would like to see you do it like for Mix Club. I know you're super busy. Yeah. But like, and we have freedom to, Tom and Kyle at Vault are so cool. And I hear all different genres on their station. If you are interested in doing a mix like hip hop, R&B, or whatever, really, it could be anything. Like I have somebody getting ready to do a rock mix for Mix Club. So if you feel like that, I don't want to put pressure on, because a lot of people, you know what I mean? Like, but like,
I've been flirting with the idea whenever I find this thing called free time.
Yeah.
comes back. Like I've been flirting with the idea of making like not even a long mix, something that's like, maybe 20 to 25 tracks of honestly like funk and soul music.
Oh, that'd be amazing. Yeah. Just 60 minutes. I can give you the details. I'll email you, and I know you're super busy, but that would be really cool to, create too. You know what I mean? Because I know you create through production.
Yeah.
But I'd like to see you create sometime too. This just a couple quick points, because I want to get to shout outs. And I hope we're doing good on time.
Yeah, we're doing good on time.
Okay, great. There's a couple things I want to talk about still in DJ Digest. Somebody wrote on Twitter, and I really resonated with me. Why is sound so overlooked at a lot of house music events? It's like the number one priority at all bass music events, but somehow shitty acoustics and quiet speakers at major house events keep getting slipped under the rug. Can we get the same hype for top tier sound in house? It's important. And I basically responded, it's a plague that affects the industry at all levels. People don't play shit loud enough. It's a disgrace. Am I wrong? Like, I don't know. Like, I respect your professional opinion so much about, like, what's the deal with, like, why some people don't record loud? Like, I don't understand. Like,
It's yeah. So I understand why people feel that way. I probably have a different take on it though.
Yeah, please.
It's because we're all going deaf.
Okay,
and we're trying not to don't get me wrong, like there's some places for sure that I'm sure don't play it loud enough when they should be playing it. They should be playing it louder. Like I'm that person that now goes to concert venues with earplugs on because
Really?
my ears are my ticket to my livelihood.
I hear you.
But but the truth of the matter is like music has gotten exponentially louder over like the last 25 years, and you could probably say even over the last 10 years. And I know that's like a no fun thing to say.
Yeah.
But that's probably the reason why. I don't know why it's different from genre to genre. That's kind of strange. I don't know why that would be the case, but especially with two genres that are, they're not the same, but like, but they're within the same ballpark in terms of acoustical needs and stuff like that. So
it must just be my personal preference. I just like things loud, but I gotta watch it, I guess, too. My ears. I'm 55.
I mean, think about it this way. You said you listen to 800 mixes.
Yeah.
And you've been doing radio for a long time. To be honest with you, a lot of people, even a lot of audio engineers too, like we listen to stuff loud a lot. all the time, and and gradually you don't realize it, but you've been cranking stuff up as time goes on.
I got this
over and over again, and the truth of the matter is we're all going deaf. That's what's happening.
There's a couple quick stories I want to talk about before we do shout outs. Real quick, I need to give a salute to DJ 1080p. Progressive house music doesn't really play well in clubs because it's melodic and it has a lot of bridges and slow parts. We call them the slow thing. But 1080p lives in Fort Wayne, Indiana, and he did a show at a venue, outdoor area venue called the Porch Off Calhoun. It's like a little bit higher end than it sounds. The Porch Off Calhoun. It sounds like something not cool, but this was like a popular hangout in downtown Fort Wayne, Indiana, and he was going to play progressive house music, and I was like nervous for him because I worried that, and I love that he was going to play prog, but I was worried that he would alienate the audience, and I was like, I told him I thought he was going to end up playing top 40, and he first he sounded a little perturbed. He was like, "Well, it's not a wedding," and he said, "I warned everybody that it was going to be new and not the same country and oldies that local groups play, and they enjoyed themselves." And I was like, "Yeah, that's the move. Warning the crowd when you're about to play progressive house music. Hi, everyone. I just want to say you're going to have a great time, because the amazing beats of progressive house music will compensate for the fact that you aren't sophisticated enough to already know this." And he laughed and he said, well, he was kind about it. And that's really cool to me because that's how I feel you have to be with progressive house music. You have to tell people that you're playing it. And, so if you do play it in clubs, and I always encourage the DJs I come across to do live shows, make it known that you're playing prog and feel good about it. It'll come up against that, like, read the crowd situation, but we got to build this thing into venues because it's so beautiful. And this sort of got crystallized by an artist, Max Loop from the Philippines, and I think he's also based in LA too. And he plays a lot of like melodic prog and organic house. And I asked him if he ever played live. He's like an artist. He makes beautiful songs. And he said he was very forthright on an episode of Mix Club. He's very forthright. He said, "I played a few small clubs back in Manila and clubs here in LA. but the music I spin doesn't relate to people as they find it new and different. So the music I spin is not really for the club environment. And that was like really one of the most hard-hitting things I ever heard said on Mixed Club, that he acknowledged that. I'd like to see that change. And you have any thoughts about any of this?
Oh, I have a lot of thoughts on that.
All right, cool.
Yeah, I know. I feel him on that. The truth of the matter is, and this is part of the reason why I stopped playing clubs, because I didn't play that many. I probably played in grand total of like maybe 7 or 8 times. And one of the reasons why I stopped, despite the fact that like, I think when I got to that 7th or 8th time, like it was decent money and whatnot, it's because you, unfortunately, especially here in the U.S., I would say, more so in the U.S., maybe not so much internationally, but probably the case too. People don't like to be educated in the club. People want to hear what they know.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, it's just the truth. I'm not necessarily that kind of person. I don't mind hearing something different. But also, like, if you're going to a club where they play mostly a completely different genre of music, oh no. That's like we're not hiring you ever again for this type of thing.
That's a shame because, you know, people, I know this from being in comedy and being a DJ too. People, they want to, when they're out for the night, even at comedy shows, they want to first like talk, you know what I mean? And then the other thing that they want to do is if it's a music club, they want to sing along. So, and be the star in their own movie. You know what I mean? So like it's a tough vibe for Prague, but I just want to deal with it. So I got like 2 more elements. I got shout outs and then we'll play a special song on the way out. I'm doing okay on time?
Yeah, we have about another 25.
Okay, cool. That's definitely enough. So what we want to do is do shout outs. I love this segment. These are people that I've read about or talked to or know well or don't know at all, but they're just cool people that I've come across online or that I admire what they're doing. And that's crystallized by the song we're going to use underneath it. It's called New World by PT Money Productions. And he's very cool. And if you kick that off, I can start with my shout outs. He's a producer in this music, and I wanted to give him a shot on Bird's Ear View. So we'll play this great song, New World, while I do shout outs. We want to shout out Johnny Pena. We want to shout out DJ John Maybe, Gerard Chick, Dr. Mick Jarman, who did an amazing mix for us on Mix Club, Rob Gray, Mark Kavanaugh, Robert Close, Alex Perlman and Satoya from Them Boys podcast. Very cool guys. Bobby Lally from ThatDrop.com. He's the managing editor of ThatDrop.com. I'm sure he's not going to be happy with my decisions about EDM, but give a shout out to Bobby Lally. Give a shout out to Via Cheslov _077. One of our biggest supporters, man, and I always appreciate that. He once sent me a screenshot of his phone playing Bird's Ear View, and that was amazing. Bitter Biscante, thanks for checking out my bio on SoundCloud and digging the music. Shout out to MC Shy D, the great former rapper on Skywalker Records, MC Shy D. He follows me, but clearly doesn't want to do Mixed Club. I've offered 3 times. I've asked him. What's up, Blanks? A melodic, progressive, and deep house producer, Blanks. Shout out to Jake Madera, a funny comedian, works with my man Mike Rainey on Little Stinkers. Jabs is a really cool DJ on Vault. John Kensel, Aaron Herzog, Pat House, David James, Chip Tantry, Ed McGonigal. Very cool people I used to do comedy with. Shout out Dan Cooper, Kamadsky. I got to give a shout out to Papa Khan. He delved into my old podcast, The Monumental Waste of Time, and my Rap Bandit stuff and my Red Bar stuff, and he always builds me up, man. And I want to say shout outs to Papa Khan. Mike Royal, DJ MM Beats. He's down with the artist of this song, PT Money Productions. DJ Mark Wilson, Headspace Show on Vault. Fitter J by the Bay, what's up? Shamoon Khan, we talked about earlier. Stefano, we talked about. Gum Fridays, comedy enthusiast, how are you? Didac TC10, what's up? Joshua Graham, one of the first people that was like, hey, we're talking a lot online. How about we exchange phone numbers and have a real conversation? That was really cool. Yeah, and I've actually like exchanged numbers now with a bunch of people, which is crazy when you do it with online friends, but like nobody's like used it. We haven't used it, but just to have it makes them feel like a better friend. Shout out Mark Sneed, successful author. The Idahoan, we talked about him. What's up? Post Music, Thado from South Africa. Joshua Rhythmic, what's up, man? I love your dance show. Joshua Torres from South Africa. He's a fan and he did the Hot 5, which we're gonna do. Talk about real quick before the show ends. Shout out to Kim Lewis McCone and Ella Lund. I don't have any like contact with them, but they're like my soul sisters in this as far as promoting artists online. Like DJ Red Eyes, I love you. You're always there for me on Mix Club, and I'm so happy I've had a positive effect on your life. DJ Mom, I love you. You're my girl. And we work together now on Vault Radio. And I just have so much admiration for you as a DJ and person, and I'm so glad we're friends. Mr. Kruger, you rock. You're the man. Mix Club wouldn't be what it is without you. Gimmick, I love you from WGLR, We Get Lifted Radio. Gimmick, I love you, man. I'm so proud of you. All the DJs from We Get Lifted we talked about before: Craig Twitty, Romeo, Dylan White, Stuart Mack, Andy Skinner, Stevie B. You're the man, dude. Like, Stevie B lives like 2 minutes away from me, and he's like on We Get Lifted. K-Smooth, you rock. Ben Russell, Dave Pape. Love all you guys. You're so great. Easy D, you're the man. Max Loop, we just talked about you. You're great. Herbert Holler, a DJ here in New York City. Do you know Herbert?
No.
Okay, he runs the very cool party that's long running here in New York City called the Freedom Party.
Oh, okay, I've heard of that.
Oh, cool, yeah. And Herbert is just like the nicest guy. And I found him Cruising House Twitter, and it's an example of the world that's opened up to me. I really dig Herbert a lot. I'm going to talk about him briefly too when shout-outs are over. The Dharma Dude, Mickey the Moocher, how are you, man? I love you. Like, Mickey is the nicest guy in this music, from the UK. Chris Uda, Liquid Ross, Flipside, Mech Techno. Christina Ashley, you are my girl. I love you so much. DJ Defrag, what's up? Ian L, thank you so much, man. You changed my life, bro, and I just love you. And you're an incredible DJ, and I don't even need to say it here. I love you, and thank you so much. You changed my life, bro. Tim Dombrova, very proud of Tim right now. Play that song again if it runs out, okay? Tim Dombrova, so proud of you. We lost a great friend in the prime of his life, a young father, Nate Bush, and Nate passed away at the age of 31 last year, and he had a show called Wide Men Can't Jump, and me and Nate were very cool. Again, I never met him, but we had a great respect for each other for our shows, and I miss Nate, and the little communications we would have about having a podcast, we had an understanding, and Tim is a very cool dude, and he restarted the show and kept the show going, which I know Nate would be so happy about, and I am too. Gaz Stratton, Joe Murdoch, what's up, man? Congratulations, Joe won the 2021 Philly's Funniest Comedy Contest, and he's Philly's funniest comedian right now. Big move. Joe, I'm so proud of you, brother. Hip hop history guy, how are you? Mighty Mai, Eon and Sheck, Blacksmith, Jack LaGrange, Piney McNuckle, Patty Jackson from WDAS. How are you, girl? She reached out to me the other day, and I reached out to her a couple months ago, and she was like, we go back to Power 99 FM, and it was like, that made my year to hear from Patty. Thank you so much. Lorraine Ballard from iHeartMedia, very cool. Much respect to Lorraine. MSL Malachi, Chocolate Chip Love Kid, Big Troy. You guys are wonderful. You know I love you. We're close and connected. Give a shout out to Lorium, child prodigy in this music. He's going to be a force to reckon with one day. Sky Hunter, we're going to talk about you in a second. And Skytrain, I love you both. Scott Seaborg, Vin the Insider, Neil Carroll, Pat Barker, Andreas B. Lefelt. Thank you so much for your support of the show. Joe Doherty, Joey Callahan, Joey Schul, Fallon Fairbanks, you're lovely and so smart and talented. Best wishes with your endeavors. Sam Francis, Are You Garbage podcast, H. Foley and Kevin Ryan blowing up. Got nothing but love. Grim Avenue, Dr. J Stuff, Kate Riley, DJ FM, Ultra Blue Melody in the UK. Congratulations, man. You're like my brother in this music. I love you. We always talk about this music, and I'm just so connected to you, and good luck with all your projects, and I support you. Beth Kaufman, Zafer, we kind of stopped communicating or something, but I love you, Zafer, and please, let's pick it back up. Dan Scully, Brian Fennell, Trashy P, Mike from Wheelbarrow Full of Dicks, Matthew Charles, another beautiful person, DJ Boogeyman, Curls in Philly, can't wait to work with you. Faya Grai from Oslo, Norway, very cool DJ in person, so proud of you. Emro, just so many great people. Ben Marr, I always give a shout out to Ben. Ben is just a beautiful person, was very supportive of my comedy endeavors back when I was doing stand-up, and he was just a great guy. He's a great guy, and I love you, Ben. James Heskey, same thing. You can find him on YouTube, The Depressed Chef. He's a great dude. Shout out Brett, still wearing a mask. Bedark, DJ Walrus, our original DJ. Much love, brother. Benny Michaels, Steve and Raul, Richard F, Ron P, Joe Matarese, Steve Rees, A+, Eric Todd. Much love for Eric. Much love for all you guys that just said. Dan Eastman, author of Watertown. Carolyn Busa, Randy Derricott, also known as DJ Rands. Shout out to Ruby, a DJ here in New York, kind of going through a tough time. I hope everything goes well for you, girl, and I hope you find the strength to keep moving ahead in your career and life. My condolences on your loss, and best wishes, and if you ever need to reach out, I'm here for you. Baldhead Phillips, Jack G, Lady Dorcel, I just love you and respect you so much. Thank you for being a mentor, and I just admire you greatly. Kristen Sen, Asamin Mayo, Tommy Turner, Steve Odabashi, and Mary Rosinski, Eris Drew, great DJ, Anthony Merle Smith, Reverend Bob Levy, the coolest promoter I ever worked with, Johnny Goodtimes, Pat at Giovanni's Room Bookstore, MJR, Chris Wood, Bodyform, Jay McBride and Julia Scotti. Jay and Julia are two trans comedians, and I know that if I ever needed, I've talked to Julia before early in my transition, and she was supportive, and I'm sure Jay would be too. Richie Redding, proud of you. Ian Fidance, love you, so proud of what you're doing, and that was the coolest thing, I'll never forget it, when you gave me a shout out on Twitter and told everybody how I was I helped get you on at the Laugh House and stuff, your first hosting weekend. That was so, nobody does that, Ian. Nobody gives thanks to people from, early in their career, and that was so great, and I'll never forget it. Jerry Rowan, Tom Cassidy. Tom's got a hot new video out. He does great videos. He's a comedian. Kay, Sexy After 50. What's up? Dustin Chafin, Lenny Zenith, Sugar Buzz, Rick Rabotin, Judy Gold, Jimmy Brogan. Keep it going. Yeah, Mimi Brown from DAS. Comedian Fuck Fenris, Brendan Kennedy, my man. Lord Adamore, Vicky O, Audrey Polite, Casey Jones, we're connected. NX Pal, Matt Bellis. Winding down here on shout outs, but I feel they're important because these are people that impact me different ways. Dave Hodge, Daniel Peters, Mike and Jules. Mike, I love you, bro. Can't wait till you're back in the mix. Steve Cooper of Cooper Talk, Eddie G, Freddie from Philly, Elrod Hoyes, Riley Draper, Danny Woodruff, my great friends, Jeff and Heather, Christian Alsis, Dome Lights Unbound, Dave Taruso, Tim Ryan, Paul Lyons, Sven Stoffels, and also in the Netherlands, Carrot Bird Records. John Connor, man, you are amazing. We call you Hollywood now, like you are. He just worked with Bill Murray. He's like an editor that's like top-notch editor in Hollywood. Congratulations, John. You've come so far. My sister and her new husband, Jonah D. and Chris, congratulations. Tommy Povino, thanks for the support, always. Sandy, my cat. Nick Cupsey, DJ JJ _346, thanks for the support. Zeniox, love you. Jetpack Zach, the Stand Up Guys podcast, xyyd.org, DJ Daniel V and Gino Bisconte, Top Lunge, Live on Acid, Wacky Moore, TR, get well soon, brother. Clark Cable, Nev in Vegas, aka K-Dog Farland, Kelly Farland, Dome Chomsky, Mike Price, Paul Stewart, great DJ I just found out about from Vault Radio, the last DJs of Pompeii, Herbert Holler and the Freedom Party, Trim Gaffigan, Porcelain, of course. Porcelain's been great to me. We got Greg Lynn, Paris the Dragon and Erica, Scotty Choco, Jester Not Dead, Armin David Can, Tom and Kyle from Vault, we're winding down, Mike O'Donnell, Corey World Peace, Josiah One, Bayon Foy, Bafoy, Carissa DH, Brian Craig and Samantha Russell, Baby Cakes and Keith from Up the Block, Karen Phil fan, of course, Lumadelic, Avor, all the DJs from Mix Club, Miles Alexander, great DJ in Philly, Christina Sky, I love you, one of the top trance DJs in the world, Caleb Golston, man, thank you so much. I was really feeling down from real life on a couple nights ago, and Caleb's music put me in the right place creatively. AJ, what's up? You know who you are. Rhythm Hitters, Rom Clang Records, Another Life Music, Ali Ross, Damon D, and lastly, Chris Balance. What's up, man? How you been? And if I missed you this time, just know I love you, and I will hook you up. If you have to, get in touch with me, but I had to stop. I have more, but I had to stop. That's really cool. That was a great song, New World by PT Money. Thanks, man, for donating that track to the show. Thanks all the artists, really, for their music and all the labels. We're winding down. We mentioned that Skytrain won our top 10 fave mixes of the year for 2021. That was amazing. We also just had our 2-year anniversary for Bird's Ear View of the Hot 5, the underground dance music Hot 5, with the five hottest new and recent songs. Every week we release it on Tuesday, and Red Eyes came up with this great idea to have guest DJs do it too. It used to just be me, and now we have guest DJs do it, and including Mark Wilson is like our resident new music expert. He does the first Tuesday of every month. And you can check out his show on Vault on Tuesday, 7 p.m. UK and 2 p.m. New York. And couple last things. I want to talk about a new show we have coming up on Mix Club, based on a creation by DJ Mom, who did a mix based on her parents' record collection. And, you know, that idea resonated with me so much because I used to go, my parents' record collection. How about you?
Oh yeah, I can totally relate to that. I still have my parents. I mean, I have a lot of vinyl, like a ton of vinyl.
Wow.
And I probably have. Compared to DJs, not that much, but I probably have somewhere around 2,000 records, and probably 200 of that is my parents' collection.
That's awesome, and I'm sure you cherish
Yeah.
them. So DJ Mom did this mix, and it really resonated with me. It's all different formats and genres, and I asked her, could we pitch a show to Vault called The Parent Trip, which would have DJs do, if you're interested in that, since you have your parents' vinyl, if you have, because it's a cathartic experience, I think, to delve into that.
Yeah.
If you're ever interested in that, let me know.
Okay.
And I was like, can we, to DJ Mom, because I didn't want to assume, it's her idea, and I wanted to pitch it to Vault. And Tom and Kyle of Vault loved it, the idea, and now Parent Trip is going to start in May. Mickey the Moocher is going to be the first DJ. We have Mickey the Moocher lined up. Chocolate Chip Love Kid and MSL are going to do an episode, Curls and Red Eyes, and we're looking for more. Hit up DJ Mom at I_M DJ Mom on Twitter. And it's just important. And right around the same time that I heard DJ Mom's mix, I became familiar with Herbert Holler's story, the New York DJ, Freedom Party. And on his bio, he talked about how his father's music was so impactful to his life. And everything just sort of came together because I used to just play my mom's Carly Simon records over and over. And just my dad's was really hip. His record collection was sick, Tower of Power, things like that. So look for that starting in May. It's going to be the first Wednesday of every month. It's a monthly to start, and that will be 7 p.m. UK time and 2 p.m. NYC. I want to dedicate the show to a couple people that I've already talked about. Some I haven't, and then we'll play the record and bounce. Okay, so real quick, just want to dedicate the show to Nate Bush. We talked about him before. DJ Mom's sister, I don't know her name, she passed away. This show is dedicated to you as well. Mike David, get well soon. Ian L, man, thanks so much. And Avor, one of the top underground dance music and electronica artists in the world, is a citizen of Ukraine, and we pray for Ukraine and Avor, all the people of Ukraine. I just want to get this last quick thing out and play the song. I came across a song by Sky Hunter, who we played on the show before. It's called Where Did You Go? It's beautiful. So I complimented him, and he said thanks on Twitter. Sky Hunter is in Poland, I believe. Yes. And I said, hey, you're welcome. I love it. That must have been a real interesting song to create and grow. Part of me wishes it was up-tempo all the way, but I really love interpreting the vision you see. And it's yet another cut of yours that captures real emotions. Wow. So I did something gutsy there and told an artist that I liked their song a lot, but I also wish it did something else. But he just responded, doing my best. I love the way the melody came out, and then I decided to go this way. And basically, as we wrap up here, that's what's up about Prague. Josh has said, it's not really for clubs, but we love this music. Josh and Max Loop, pointed out that it's not for clubs. We love this music. So I kind of want this music to always be up-tempo sometimes. And I love melodic prog, but I want this music to be up-tempo all the time. But that's not reality. But we still love the music anyway. And Sky Hunter made that clear. It's his vision. And I just want to close with this great song, Where Did You Go by Sky Hunter. Thank you guys so much for hanging out on Bird's Ear View. Josh, thanks so much. And Karen Phil fan, thank you so much for being executive producer. Here's Where Did You Go by Sky Hunter on Bird's Ear View 6. I'm Karen from Philly at Joe Matt Fan on Twitter, JoeMatFan. I love you guys so much. Enjoy this song. Enjoy your life. Follow your dreams. And I'll see you soon. Peace.